What's up, Logan? Good morning. Good morning. It's a bit chilly out here. I don't know if you caught me yesterday, but I'm going to start going live on all my fishing trips. That way I gain a whole different audience. And then, I've still got my long form people, but I'm trying to blow up, man. About to head to work. I hear you. I got an interview at 12:30 today. We'll see how that goes. Had it made for 4 years and my job shut down. But we'll get back up. We'll get back up on top. I'll try to catch a monster. I just now got set up. We'll see what happens. We got the GoPro ready. Hoping to catch a good morning bite. Good morning, hunting and stuff. I hear turkeys gobbling on the roost. Might be a good day. Oh, just had a bite. I don't know which one. Small little click. I'm at the same place I was yesterday evening because there was a fairly good bite in here, so I figured I'd come back and try the morning bite. Then after the morning bite's over, I'll pack up and head to some deeper water probably. Here we go. He hit it and quit it. That rod right there is getting bit. Here we go. He's on it. He's on it. He's on it. He's on it. Oh, he quit. As soon as I got to it, he quit. Yeah, as soon as I got to it, he stopped. We're in the cold weather gear today. This is that 3-piece ice fishing suit from PC Fun. Right now I'm fishing about probably 10 to 12 feet of water, but I've got other spots where I can fish up to 60. I like to come to these creeks in the winter or early winter up for the and once it gets really cold, they'll pull back out to the main lake, main river channel. Did y'all see that? I know you heard it. They're just playing with us. That was a decent little run there for a second. It's about time for the biscuits, guys. Time for some breakfast. Let's go fish on. We almost had a fish on. That's close. Little sausage biscuit from the gas station. There's Native Americans in Tennessee. There's also some Polacks too. That rod right there keeps getting a bite. What's up, old what's his face? Old Jamie. We're fishing Fort Loudon Lake today. I'm in a back creek, about 10 to 12 foot of water. Tons of bait in here. We done decent in here yesterday evening, but we only fished for like an hour and a half, I think. I think we caught 5 in an hour and a half. Yeah, and there's Irish and Scottish. There's all kind of people here. I'm just south of Knoxville, Tennessee. Today we're fishing Fort Loudon Reservoir. If I got service, I'm going to be going live more often, guys. Good morning, Whisker Riverbound. Hope you're doing well. At least this gives y'all something to wake up to watch before you head to work. I'm just sitting over here getting fat, eating a biscuit, waiting on fish. You like to fish in live streams? Heck yeah. I don't do it often, but I'm going to start doing it. Just heard another turkey gobble. We're going to catch a giant today. I got a feeling. And if we don't catch a giant, we'll catch a little one and cook it up on the riverbank. You're already at work? Heck yeah. Early bird gets the worm, right? Early fisherman gets the catfish, hopefully. Then you take your message away. Turkey. We're trying, Nick. We're trying. We just now got set up. We'll get them. They're in here. Already had one decent run, but he quit. I'll go ahead and get this ready for the giant. Maybe. It really depends. I mean, I like night fishing more, but it's cold as crap in the winter here at night. But it's usually a good morning bite, a good afternoon bite, and then they'll pick up in the evening and then feed pretty much throughout the night. But I'd say your peak times for feeding is probably the first 2 hours of daylight and probably the last 2 hours of daylight. Then I'm sure there's a feeding window at night too. I do need a fire. Everything's kind of frosted right now. I might build one later if I get cold. Nothing better than some fishing and some beer. I hear you. It's way too early to drink right now. Plus, I don't drink when I'm fishing. Fishing, it relaxes me. They finally came. They finally came. Get the knife, cut this thing open. Let's see what all we got in here. Oh, that's a bite. Good Lord. Got Davy Jones, 9/0. More 9/0. Oh yeah, more 9/0. Big old pack of 10/0. Back in business now. Check those out, guys. Hookers Terminal Tackle, Davy Jones hooks. You use the code LW310. Save you 10%. But I love those hooks. Favorite hooks. I hear you. I hear you, yeah. There's no way I could wake up and just start drinking. Ain't no way. Somebody drop the PC Fun code in the chat, please. Get 18% off all PC Fun products using the code ETW18. Get you some gear if you want. It's Christmas time. Buy those gifts, people. Save you some fat cash. Those fish are down there ready to eat. I know they are. They're hungry. I know you're hungry. There we go. That's the code for the Hookers Terminal Tackle. If you want to get you some hooks, that at least saves you taxes. They're by far the sharpest hooks I've ever fished with. Really good hookup ratio. They're smaller than your normal 9/0, but the way they're offset, it still hooks giants perfectly. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. What's up, everybody? Missed your comment, I'm sorry. Gotta pin that one for y'all. Yeah, Hookers Terminal Tackle. Davy Jones. Yeah, it's so early here too. I appreciate you dropping by. Hanging around. We'll catch some fish for y'all. Those fish are just now waking up too. We got a bunch of bait fish starting to come to life in here. I might go get the crappie rod. Yeah, it's circle hooks. Big circle hooks. I do not recommend it. Yeah, I don't blame you. It happens, Admiral. It happens. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, baby. Just let it out. Keep it going. Check your draws, though. We're using gizzard shad today. I got lucky throwing the net yesterday. Caught enough bait to fish today and maybe tomorrow. Look at this. Look at that. Big old bag of gizzard shad. Big ones too. Great cut bait in the winter. I put them in bags because I don't like how the water kind of soaks into them if you just leave them in a bucket. So I put them in a Ziploc bag and I put them on ice. Keeps them fresh longer. If you leave them in a bucket, I'm pretty sure the water kind of soaks all the oil out. Send you shad to Kentucky? I don't think they'll. Well, I guess I could probably ship one in some dry ice. Yeah, they get tough this time of year to get, but thankfully I was lucky enough to get a whole net full. We just got bit on that rod, but he didn't take it. I seen the line bounce though. Yeah, double tap, double tap, double tap. Get these likes up, guys. Come on. Share us out there. We're trying to blow up. I'm trying to fish for y'all every day. I'm about to have to go back to work if not. Wouldn't that be the dream, fishing for a living? You gotta worry about bills. But that ain't the real world. Magasaurus, there is no rod limit here in Tennessee. I'm running 6 right now, but I've got 6 more in the car that I could get. Yeah, subscribe. It's free. So are likes. Likes are free too. You'll enjoy the content. I catch some big fish sometimes. Went this past weekend and couldn't get any. Oh, that's about. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Uh-oh. Had one bouncing. Yeah, Jim, I've caught plenties of 30s and 40s out of here. But this lake's kind of fished out when it comes to big fish because apparently catfishing has become really popular over the last 3 or 4 years. But when I was growing up, I was catching huge fish out of here. I mean, there's still big ones in here, but it's kind of rare to get one over 40 or 50. But it can happen. He probably did fill it through my big ninja suit. This is actually where Catfish Dave kind of started out, was on this lake. I ran into him a time or two way before he was doing YouTube. But we fished pretty much the same spots my whole life. But he definitely made this lake popular, that's for sure. Yeah, he's a good dude. A lot of the stuff he does online, it's just kind of like his online personality, but in person, he's a solid guy. Yeah, come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. I know you're hungry. It is beautiful this morning. It's cold as crap. It's like 28 degrees, but we're in our ninja suit, as that one guy said. It's actually the 3-piece ice fishing suit from PC Fun. It's pretty warm. I ain't even got the big jacket on. I just got the insulated part out of it. Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm kind of near Maryville, Tennessee. What's up, Tommy? Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, I really wish I could fish for a living, but that's a big goal that's way out of reach right now. We ain't caught anything yet, Joe. We've only been set up about 25 minutes. We've had a few runs, but nothing committed. Pigeon River. I fished that before. I fished up there for smallmouth. Yeah, share this crap out, guys. Get us some attention. You said that the last time you came in here. Congrats to Matt Van Epps. I don't know who that is, but congratulations. I hear you, man. I appreciate it, Tommy. That's my buddy Tommy right there. We actually fish in real life together. IRL. Just on the internet. He's got some videos that he's fished with Mark Cooper, Talk Knocks Fishing. He's been in some of his videos. He's also been in some of mine before I even started this YouTube channel. We went out and filmed a catfishing video together one winter out of his boat. He caught a giant, probably like a 60-pound fish. Yeah, I know. You ain't got no social medias. Probably smart. I mainly only do it for the YouTube stuff. Once that sun gets up a little bit, they should start getting active. I don't think Cindy lives in Maryville. I probably catch more catfish than Hannah Barron, but I don't have what it takes to reach my hand in the holes. She definitely catches bigger fish than I do. Oh yeah, I was screaming, that's a 70, that's a 70. It was every bit of 60. But yeah, that's on my personal YouTube account. That's not on the East Tennessee Whiskers. Good morning, Cindy. Hope you're doing well. We're starting a new series where I go live on all my fishing trips. Taking after you. We still got the GoPro right down there, though. So we'll still be doing the long form as well. We're fishing this back creek. We hooked 7 or 8 in here yesterday. We landed 5. Which country? United States. We got up super early today to try to get on some fish. There's a white goose hanging out with all the other geese. That's right, Tommy. Fishy, fishy in the brook. Get off your butt and on his hook. Come on, fish. Here you go. Standard. There you go. Watch his face. You can play traffic control if anybody gets out of hand. No more Red Bulls for me. I'm a now sugar-free monster. I don't care if you say that in here. It don't matter. I just won't repeat it. Got to keep it family friendly. I got an interview at Arconic today at 12:30. So I'll probably only be live till like 10. Come on, fish. Y'all see the geese out there? They're all out there, but there's one weird white one mixed in with them. It could be a duck. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a duck just chilling with the geese. No problem. Got the fog rolling off the water. Only thing we're missing is the 50-pound catfish. Come on, fish. I had a freaking TikTok blow up today. It was of that crappie where I called it Slabatha. I woke up and there's like 14,000 views. Woohoo! Send the gifts, send the gifts. There they go. There they go. They all took off together. Now they're flying this way. Silly geese. Look at them. Look at the honkers. I wonder what scared them. Good Lord. You ain't got to send all those. I'm just kidding. Keep sending them. I don't know what they are, but it looks pretty cool on the screen. 100, 100, 100, 100. All right. Thank you, thank you. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. What's up, Paul? How are you doing, bud? We're trying to catch some more fish down here in this creek. It's going. We ain't caught a fish yet, but we just got started. The day is still young. We'll get them. Yeah, I don't know what they are, but I appreciate the gifts. I don't know all the live stuff yet, but I'll figure it out. I know how to put the phone in the tripod. I actually have a proper tripod today. I took my wife's tripod that she uses for her TikTok. Yeah, I remember seeing you yesterday. Appreciate the sub and all the likes, all the comments. Now I'm trying to do my part and catch y'all some fish. We had a pretty good day yesterday. I got a video dropping today at 6, a long form video. It was an insane bite on downriver. We kept doubling up. Yes, I catch cats year round. I fish for catfish all year round. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start calling all those big Slabatha. I might try to start something new. I had a comment on that TikTok. It said the day Slabatha was born. So hopefully it takes off and people actually start using that. Favorite fish to eat? Sauger. I'm going sauger, crappie, and then probably trout. Or yellow perch. Those are good too. Yes, I'm fishing for catfish right now. We're using gizzard shad for bait. We're in a backwater creek system that leads out to the main river. It's about 12 foot deep right now with the water down the winter pool. Yeah, winter is a tough time to catfish, but it's usually when we catch our bigger fishes in the winter when it's cold. I am not eating no pickled skipjack. There's no way. My biggest blue is 67 pounds, but that was in 2009. My biggest blue on this channel actually came 2 weeks ago, and it was 51. Oh, it's raining all day there? That sucks. Sometimes you just gotta put on the rain gear and fish in it, though. We're getting another tap on that rod right there, but he ain't pulling no line out. Do you like bass fishing? So for a long time, that's all I did was bass fish. I fished bass tournaments, and I was obsessed with bass fishing for a long time. I kind of just got burnt out on it. Then I hopped right back into catfishing. Cheers from Maine. Woohoo! Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I think yellow perch are way better to eat than trout. So yeah, it would definitely go. I don't know. I might put perch over crappie. So it would probably go sauger or walleye. It's pretty much the same fish. They're cousins. Sauger / walleye is number one. Then yeah, yellow perch would be number two. And then crappie is number three. And then trout if it's cooked right. If it's fried in butter, freaking trout's great. But it doesn't have really good texture. If you catch a Wells catfish, you gotta send me a picture. Don't throw huge baits in the winter. That's one tip. I don't know where you're at, but here, where I'm at in Tennessee, all year long, it seems like skipjack is the king of baits, except when the water temp gets under 55. Once it gets under 55, I'll start throwing cut gizzard shad and cut crappie. You love bass fishing, crappie fishing, but not yeah, it's definitely fun to get on those big catfish and the big carp. I have tried hot dogs for catfish when I was younger, but I'm mainly after trophy catfish, so I'm just going to use whatever's swimming out there. Fresh bait is key. Fresh bait is your key to stay consistent when it comes to big fish, especially on pressured lakes like this. Now, I'm not saying that chicken won't work because I've caught fish on chicken. I've seen other people catch big fish on chicken. So I ain't gonna knock chicken. I ain't gonna knock shrimp. I ain't gonna knock hot dogs. But my personal preference is find the bait fish that the fish are eating in the lake and catch those. But if you think about it, catfish are scavengers anyways. They're gonna eat what's in front of them. I done a catch and cook yesterday actually on a crappie. That video should come out this coming Friday. You got permission for what? To fish? If you really want to know and you really clock out, I'll text you where I'm at. I don't care. I've got more rods in the car for you to use. I don't got any more rod holders though. Yeah, chicken will catch fish. Private property, lock them up. Lock them up. You know, Troy Taylor. That video went so viral. That was funny though. Tommy probably don't know that one because he don't have socials. Yeah, I got permission from my wife. She said it was okay. Yeah, I've done fly fishing before. It's too frustrating for me. I mean, I've caught fish on a fly rod. I've caught trout on a fly rod. But I'm gonna stick to rod and reel and a night crawler and catch a crap load of trout like that. It's public property. It's public property. Come on, fish. I kind of figured the morning bite would be a little bit slow, but once that sun gets up, we should start getting bit like crazy. Should start catching them. Start with maggots to catch bait fish on a small hook. Biggest bass I caught was on a leech. Heck yeah. Yeah, I mainly throw the cast net for the gizzard shad, but I'll throw a little Bobby Garland for crappie, or I'll throw a Foley spoon for some skipjacks. I definitely throw a cast net different than anybody I've ever met. I look like a ballerina when I do it. I do the old twirly bird. Fly fishing for blue. Man, I bet that would be so fun, especially with how hard they fight. Just ask Boggs about me fly fishing. We went up to the clinch and I was wading in it without waders, freezing to death trying to fly fish. That is the coldest freaking river. It was in the summer and I was still cold. Bow fishing sounds fun. I'm okay. Like I'm okay with bow fishing as long as you're doing something with the fish that you're killing. You know, if you're just doing it for the sport and just leaving them there to die, I don't think that's okay. Yeah, Whisker Ben, I am not. There's no way I can throw a 10-foot. I can barely throw a 6. Once a month, post a video of me throwing the net. I should. I kind of look dumb doing it, but hey, I get pancakes, baby. Pancakes every time. But I've also fell in the water doing it too. And falling in the water in the winter is not fun. Yeah, it's freezing out here, Cindy. It's cold. They take a lot of practice over 6 feet, yeah. So the way I do it, I can't get anything bigger than a 6 to open up without spinning around like 5 times. And by then I'm already so dizzy, I'm probably gonna fall on the rocks. I don't set up bells. I just fish how I'm fishing right now. I run clickers, so it's pretty much an audible alert, kind of like a bell, but it's actually a free spool on the line. I'm sure you'll hear it here soon once the fish takes off. I might run bells on Christmas just to play jingle bells for y'all. Aren't you both of those, old Watch His Face? Aren't you an amateur and from up north? If I'm right, I'm right, and I know I'm right. You came down here using chicken and treble hooks, remember? Exactly, yeah. Yeah. You're still green. You're still wet behind the ears. Calm down. You only use bells on carp rods at night? I can see that. Are you running hair rigs or what? I don't know if they still make them or not, Whisker Bit. You'll have to ask old What's-His-Face. Because as of like a year ago, I'm pretty sure that's what he was using. Treble hooks and chicken liver, huh? Catching your 5-pound channels. Then you come down here to the promised land and get schooled into catching big catfish. What do you mean this ain't fishing? You don't see the rods out there? Fishing. That one's 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 fishing. Don't tell me that ain't fishing. Are you mad because I ain't out there casting away, trying to catch those ditch pickles? If I do catch a bass, I'm just going to cut it up and use it for bait anyways. Or I might even hook it live. Wouldn't be the first time I put 2 10-aughts in an 18-inch bass and put him out there on the bottom. There ain't no dinghy. There's Lumicati, a Lumicati, a Lumicati, a Lumicati, a Lumicati, and a Lumicati. Don't be jealous you're about to go to work and I'm over here fishing. Here. I've already done my fishing. You got bait? Got bait some? Yeah, I fished the ocean some. I put out 3 videos last year when I went down to the beach. I caught everything that swims. I even caught a merman. Not a mermaid, a merman. Don't be jealous, it's cold. If it wasn't cold, I'd say be jealous, but it's pretty cold out here. Nothing like fighting a treble out of a mouthful. Yeah, mouthful of teeth. We have fish here with teeth. We got sauger, walleye, muskie. I miss gar. Ocean City, New Jersey. I'm glad to have you aboard, even though you don't think this is fishing. If you click the video, you'll see the thumbnail of the fish that I catch. It's about 15 there. It's like 20. When I got out of the car this morning, it was 26 degrees. It's probably moved up to 28, 29 now. My feet are cold. Yeah, it's cold as hell up here in West Virginia. Yeah. A nice fire sounds nice. Yes, I might build a fire later. I don't know. I'm pretty warm in this suit, though, to be honest with you. This PC Fun 3-piece cold weather suit. It's keeping me pretty warm, except my hands, but I got hot hands in my pockets. I miss fishing intercoastal water. Yes, I'm originally... Oh, you're a Yankee? That's okay. If you enjoy fishing, we can find common ground somewhere. Fishing is awesome. It's my favorite thing to do. We got that bait starting to come to life in here. I'm seeing gizzard shad flipping on the top of the water. It's a big school of gizzard shad over here. Over there. Foggy over the clinches. I bet it is. It's kind of foggy over here. But it gets super foggy on the clinch because that water's so cold. Especially in the summer. Because that water will be 50 degrees. It'll be 80 degrees in the morning outside. Super foggy. Yes, this suit actually floats. It is an ice fishing suit. And you can throw the whole thing in the water and it'll just float. Probably hunts deer with dogs. Maybe. I know that's legal in like South Carolina and stuff like that. I think South Carolina. I've hunted hogs and bears with dogs a long, long time ago. Come on, fish. Those fish are trying to wake up. Yeah, they're warm, Cindy. They're really warm. Yeah, South Carolina. Yeah, I've watched videos of dogs running deer. It ain't no different than a deer drive. You know, like say you get 6 or 7 people that start on one side of the property, just walking through the woods, making all kind of racket, pushing the deer. It's the same concept as the dogs running them. Good morning, Saltwater. Exactly. Double tap, subscribe, drop some comments, share us out there. We're gonna catch fish. It's actually pretty common in quite a few states. You got 40-pound muskies in the Broad River in South Carolina? Heck yeah, that's awesome. We've got 40-pound muskies here, but not where I'm fishing at. We got them in a different river. Good morning from Southern Ohio. Well, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope we can get you a fish on video. It's a tad bit chilly. Travis wants some musky fish. I do too. I think we should do it this summer or this spring. I have 6 rods out right now. That's all I'm going to run for now. I do have more in the car if we just have to throw them out, but I'll try not to. 60-pound stripers in Hartwell Lake. I've heard of Hartwell. Yeah, we got some giant stripers down here as well. I live in a very good area for trophy fish. Not particularly this lake, but there is trophy fish in this lake. But we got trophy crappie lakes, trophy trout rivers, plenty of trophy striper lakes and rivers. You're only allowed 1 line down here in the summer and 4 hooks. Huntsville, Ontario, Canada. Well, that sucks. There are no rod limits in Tennessee. I think there's a hook limit. I think it's 100 hooks or something like that. Cave Run Lake and Licking River is loaded with muskie. Oh, that's awesome. We have a river here that has trophy muskie in it. And it's actually not far at all. It's maybe 30-minute drive for me. I just never went and targeted them. I fished the river for other stuff. Whisker Seeker rods. I bought 2 during Black Friday sale, $49 per. I'm actually a fan of Whisker Seeker. We're actually an affiliate with them. You can use the code ETNW15 and that will save you 15% off on all Whisker Seeker products. I run their landing nets and their cast nets. Ice fishing, 2 lines, 4 hooks, some lakes, 1 line, slot sizes. Lots of rules up there. I'll show you the landing net. I got the cast net in the car. But there's the landing net I run. Whisker Seeker extender net. So far, so good. Then I use their Angler Series cast nets. We got walleyes down here, speckle. If you're talking about crappie, yeah, we got crappie. We got walleye. What is shoot? 11 pounds. Good Lord, that's a big bass. My biggest largemouth is 6 pounds, 8 ounces, I think. My biggest smallmouth, I think it was 6.1 or 6.01. Been a long time. You bought some blood bait too? Heck yeah. Yeah, they make good quality gear. Trophy fish in Illinois. Oh, I bet. I bet there's trophy fish up there. We got a bunch of bait fish running into our lines now. I can see them bumping. Plus, I'm sure y'all might be able to see them popping right up there. Whole school of shads moving through. I would throw the net, but I don't need it anymore. We probably got 30 gizzard shad left. Come on, fish. I might put these hot hands in my boots. My feet are getting cold. I didn't wear my insulated boots because I'm dumb. They're in the car if I need them. Come on, fish. Somebody blow the fish whistle. Come on. Something. There's something floating out there in the middle of the creek, too. It was weird yesterday. I wasn't getting bit, and then all of a sudden they just started turning on. So that's not a dumb question at all. Yes, some fish will go dormant. Our flatheads here, when it gets really cold, they will not bite. I think they just hunker down in the mud. I have not caught anything yet today, but it's still early. I've noticed here in the winter the bite's slower, but once they do start feeding, it's a good little flurry, and usually it's quality fish out of here. We're bound to hit that feeding window soon. But also, Slappy, I've noticed they will school up big time in the winter. I don't know if it's to stay warm or just to hunt better. But they definitely school up. Especially crappie and bass, white bass. I don't know if catfish really run in schools, but they'll run in like small wolf packs, 3 to 5 at a time. But it's pretty common in the winter to either double or triple up on fish because they'll all swim through at once. All right, the sun's coming up finally. That'll entice the bite, start warming this back creek up a little bit. Fish will start feeding good. The most blues I've caught in a day, actually, it's what caused me to start a YouTube channel. Because, okay, so I start off on TikTok, just going live on TikTok. And I had a trip that was freaking epic that made me go buy a camera. I think it was 22 fish in about 3 hours. All right, there's a bunch we don't know about fish. But the more we fish, the more we get to study, put it together, and figure it out. I was fishing with, I think, 5 rods. And there was a point to where I had one rod left in the water because I just kept getting bite after bite after bite. So I think I had 3 fish on the bank at once, then trying to rebait all the rods as well. Yeah, hand warmers in your boots. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But I got hand warmers right now that I might put in the boots. Yep, likes are free. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Run them likes up, guys. Was Bob painting happy little fish, baby? Oh, we just had something jump over there. They're starting to get active. I can't wait till I can fully fish. I know, Cindy. I miss watching you actually get to be able to reel them in. Hopefully your back gets better soon. That's what I'm saying. Oh, watch this face. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Run them likes up. Get us out there, guys. I'm out here freezing for y'all. Well, and for me. I'm freezing for the fish, y'all. Care package. I was so excited to see this in the mailbox. Got a big old 25 pack of 10-aught Davy Jones. I can't wait to tie those on. Hello, McCoy. Yeah, there ain't nothing like catfishing, especially hooking a big one. Knowing that you're no longer in control, that fish is going to do what it wants. That's what I live for right there. I like reeling down on one, and as soon as I do, he just starts pill and drag. I am no longer cold when that happens. That adrenaline gets to pumping. Boy, we hooked a good one yesterday. I reeled down on him. He started pill and drag. We fought him for, I don't know, 10 seconds, popped off on us. Right, Whisker? Yeah, I do too. I'm like, dang, I caught a 14-inch crappie today. Oh, yep, I'm cutting him up. He's now bait. It's fun, though. You ought to see the look on people's face when I pull up with a limit of crappie. And they're like, oh, that's some good eating. I'm like, sure is. Catfish love them. I start cutting them up. They're like, what are you doing? I'm still the same way with deer. I'll be hunting, and I've killed like 40 deer probably. But I'll be hunting, I'll see a fawn come out, and I start shaking it with buck fever. Once I lose that feeling, I'll probably quit hunting. I've let probably 6 or 7 deer walk this year, and then I quit going and I started fishing again. I've got a hunting video ready to post, but when I was cutting the outro, I said, I promise y'all, I won't post this video without me killing a deer in it. So I haven't posted the video because I said that, but I'll probably go pop a doe or something. Cutting up crappies in South Carolina is a big no-no. So it's gray in the rule book here. It says you can use game fish that are caught on rod and reel as long as they're the right length limit and you follow the creel limit. It doesn't say you can cut them up. So what I do is I'll video everything of like me measuring the fish, then me cutting the fish. That way, if I'm ever stopped by a game warden, I can prove that that fish was 10 inches, you know. I'm triggering you? You lost that feeling and quit hunting? Yeah. Once I lose that feeling, I'm probably done. But there's nothing like that heart pumping as soon as you see a deer walk out. You know, it's kind of like time stands still for that 2 or 3 minutes where you're fixing to kill a deer. I've killed some decent deer, and I've killed plenty of small deer. But the feeling you get when you see them, man, it's something else. Can you use crappie heads in South Carolina? That's a good question. Can you, Slappy? Or anybody else in here from South Carolina? You would think so. Yeah, everything goes in slow motion when you're fixing to kill an animal. I'll tell you what gets me fired up. That's turkey hunting. I've killed one bear in my entire life. I was 16. I had a friend that his family ran dogs up on the mountain, and I went with him. I killed a bear. It was like 170 pounds, which isn't big. And then I've killed 2 hogs. I've killed a boar and a sow, and I haven't killed a bear or a hog since. I shot one a few years ago at deer camp, and it ran off a bluff, and I didn't go get it. I couldn't get down there to it. Not a bear, a hog, by the way. I was going to start running dogs again for bear and hog, and I got a couple hounds, but I decided not to. Come on, fish, where are you at? They were in here yesterday. They got to be in here today. I think that sun just needs to get up, and it's coming. I can see it coming over the treetops now. We're facing east. Well, kind of like a northeast. That sun's coming up to our right. Hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. Smash that thumbs up, guys. Let us be famous. One of your bucket lists before I go hunting. Are you going hunting in Africa? That would be insane. I couldn't even imagine that. So many crazy animals there. My bucket list is probably an elk. I want to kill an elk out in Colorado. We do have elk here in Tennessee at a management area, but you got to draw tags for it, and it's incredibly hard. It's like a lottery draw. It's incredibly hard to get a tag. Here we go. Oh, he was hitting it, and he quit it. That very end rod was going. It's so cold out here that my chair has frost on it already. I haven't even sat down yet. But the chair is frosty. Come on, fish. He keeps tapping it. Let's go try to get it. just a real lethargic bite. Just barely pecking it. You can't use game fish in Texas. There he goes again, just pecking it. I'm gonna go try to catch him, guys. Now he quit. I get down here and he quits biting. Could be a snapping turtle. I don't know. Oh, what I miss. Texas. Oh, yeah. I read that one. I've seen that old what's his face. They're in big trouble for doing that too. You can use brim and perch in South Carolina, but not redbreast. That's crazy. Are you calling perch y'all's white perch over there? Because here we got yellow perch. What's an example of a game fish? No crop. Oh, no crappie or anything else. So you just got to throw the head away. We're on Fort Loudon Minnow, Fort Loudon Lake, probably about an hour away from Cherokee. Yeah, it's Fort Loudon today. I got stuff to do this afternoon, so figured I'd stay close to the house. Oh, yellow perch? I know some of y'all's lakes, you got what's called white perch, or like, I think a sand bass maybe. It kind of looks like our white bass, but without the stripes. Oh, that sucks. Just got to throw the heads in the trash. That makes no sense to me. If you fillet a fish out, you should be able to use what's left of it for bait. I have never fished in Minnesota, no. I've only fished in Tennessee, Georgia, and North Carolina. I've never been fishing up north. But ice fishing is on my bucket list. I want to catch a walleye through the ice and a yellow perch through the ice. I don't think it's a hybrid. It literally looks like a small white bass without the stripes. What do we got going on with that middle rod? The line's moving, but the clicker's not going. And the line's moving right. Maybe a fish just kind of swam into it. I don't know. Got a bunch of fog burning off. Yeah, I want to ice fish so bad. That's definitely something I'm going to do one day. I might make a trip up north. Maybe hook up with somebody that lives up there and have them teach me their ways, and I'll trade them a fishing trip down here for it or something. What's up, JBT? It's going. You know how it is in the winter. Starting off slow, but once that sun gets up and starts heating this water up, we should be good. You're in Ohio, ice fishing is coming? Heck yeah. Favorite fish dish? Tacos. Definitely tacos. Fried fish tacos. I'm bait rich today. Just Got to wait the fish out. I got plenty of bait, just no fish yet. We've had some dink taps and some small runs, but no takers yet. But we know they're coming. They'll be around. There's either a log or a dead animal floating in the creek. You got a ton of bait yesterday? Heck yeah. Cast net or rod and reel, Cindy? No, I ain't fell in yet, and I don't plan on it today. I'm not fishing the freaking quicksand. Oh, okay. I got you. Woohoo! We're almost to 50 likes, guys. Come on, smash that screen. Double tap. Get us to 50, then 100. I camped solo this year at deer camp, and then I got rained out the very next day. All right. Oh, now we're at 51. 50. Thanks, Zealous. Anthony J all day. Everybody in here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Hope y'all are staying warm. Happy poop. Heck yeah. Thank you. Well, welcome in, Airhead. Hang out with us for a while. All right. Them likes keep going up. Thank you, guys. Trying to get some fish. We've had some deep taps and some small runs, but we're still waiting on the big one. Probably Ohio, I would think. Ohio would probably be the closest. Well, yeah, probably Ohio. But it would probably have to be like northern Ohio. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody in the chat would know. I've actually seen it freeze here one time, enough to probably safely ice fish in a pond. Not the actual lake, but in a pond. Why do you got to punish me? Whoever just said that. Do you know why I have to punish you? No, I do not, but tell me. Tell me why. Admiral's back. He just farted again. That's his third one. Yeah, I'm still on here. I'm going to stay live for a while. I brought the battery charger and everything this time. North Central Ohio. Yeah, that's probably what. Yeah, that makes sense. That's where we go ice fishing. Oh, fourth time. All right, yeah, I've jumped in for a fish. I'm not going to do it in the winter, but I've done it plenty of times in the summer. Yee. I accidentally fell in the lake 2 weeks ago. That wasn't fun. It was like 40 degrees. Oh, what's his face was there laughing away. Nine hours and 41. That's a long drive. Had my best luck on bluegill heads. Yep, they'll work. I've had my best luck on skipjack, and then in the winter, gizzard shad. Admiral is on one today, guys. You might need to go to the restroom. I'll try, Tommy. I didn't intentionally fall in. I look so stupid doing it too. So, I mean, you know how far I cast. I go to sling it out there. My line snaps. My feet are stuck in the mud, and that momentum just caused me to go down. Oh my goodness, Anthony J. Oh wow. Throw a 9-foot not great, but it up. Oh, I bet it did up your catch rate. Ain't no way I'm throwing that big of a net. There's no way I'm throwing that big of a net. Come on, Fog, get out of here. I'm down to learn. I'm willing to learn. It ain't gonna be my ballerina method. There's no way. But if you could show me how to loop it, throw it over my shoulder and all that. Yeah, come on, fish. They're being greedy today. I just think that sun needs to get up, and it's coming. You're 20 minutes behind. Yeah, you just gotta hit the live button. Yep, old What's-His-Face is a transplanted Yankee and found the promised land down here. I think that's a dead deer floating in the water. I really do. I think that's a dead deer. There's something floating right over there, just barely off camera. I'll have to see it, Tommy. I do good with my 6, but like I said, I'm kind of tired of spinning around in circles. I've ate crap too many times, fell in the water in the winter. It's not fun. Nothing yet. We've had a couple runs, but every time I get to them, they quit. They're playing that hit and quit. Something big just jumped over there. Looked like a bass chasing bait. Oh yeah, yep. Deer like to die in the water or near the water. That's for sure. It gives you so much joy. What, watching me spin around? If there wasn't so many rocks here, I'd show y'all. But there's a lot of rocks and it's cold. I ain't trying to get wet throwing the net. It does the job. Me spinning around does the job. Yep, you're right, Cindy. I've shot a few deer and found them in the creeks before. Cindy's seen me throw a cast net. I don't think she's ever seen me throw one off a boat, but I fall more in the boat than I do on the bank. Just doing the old twirly bird. Her boat just pulled up to the boat ramp over there. They're brave. I hope they don't try to fly out of here. They're gonna have a chilly ride. That's a freaking skipjack. All right. Bear with me. I'm going to go to the car and get a skipjack rod. I'm going to turn the GoPro on. If we get bit, guys, holler really loud because I'm going to be at the car getting the rod. So you got to holler loud. All right, we're back. Got PC Fun Carbon R1, PC Fun Alloy M, Foley spoon. We're gonna try to catch that skipjack. I think we bust straight out. We got hung up on somebody's line. Dang it. We lost our spoon, but we got another one. If I see him bust again, I'll tie that spoon on. We might luck up and get us a skipjack in here today. Sorry about that. I actually have the actual jacket part up there in the car too. But yes, I am in a matching suit, 3-piece cold weather suit. It's the ice fishing suit on PC Fun. I got 12-pound mono to a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. That's on the Foley spoon rod. When I tie my flies, I've got that on a spinning rod with 20-pound Power Pro braid to a 25-pound mono leader. I think it's like $350, Tommy. It's like $329 or 339, something like that. No, it wasn't the non. It was the fluorocarbon. That's all I had in the car at the time. I don't like fluoro because when it hits the rocks, it kind of likes to break a lot. So it was already kind of nicked up. Don't start, Tommy. Yeah, so I took my crappie rod with Tommy on his boat. We were smallmouth fishing, and I hooked into a giant and some heavy current and got spooled. What'd he do? Can you teach me how to fish, Dad? Sure, I'll teach you how to fish, but you got to keep calling me Daddy. He knows the code, Jamie. That's my buddy from a long time ago. He's not adding to the chat. Yeah. He was just saying stupid stuff. It was funny there for a while, but then I'm like, all right, come on, dude. I might go up there and get the flies. I don't know. Just by that little bit of casting I done, it made my hands cold. Let's see what our battery's looking like. Oh yeah, we're still good. We're still good. Plus I got the charger. Good morning, Twisted Music. Enjoy the show. That's fine. Y'all do what y'all do what y'all got to do. That's why you're blue. Uh-oh, we had a bump. I seen some skipjack. We can have him back after you go to work. It's all good. Yeah, we seen some skipjack that we tried to cast for, and third or fourth cast we got hung up on somebody's line out there, and I broke it off. That's cool, Airhead. What's up, Josh? How are you? We're just freezing. Now actually looking at it, what I thought was a deer is just like a big log. Yeah, I seen that skipjack come up all the way out of the water. But it's been weird on this lake this year. You can see them, but you cannot get them to eat. I seen them in Poland Creek last week, and they would not touch anything. They're on that other lake, though, and they'll eat up there. Got a bunch of little shad minnows swimming all around through here. I don't like I wouldn't call it a like crazy buggy year, but we had a lot more stink bugs than usual. And then here the last few weeks we've had a crap load of ladybugs. Ducking around. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Welcome to the duck race. Yeah, but it wasn't too bad as far as like mosquitoes and stuff. Just the stink bugs and They look like ladybugs, but they bite. It's really weird. You wish you did ducking around. You just keep on grabbing my coattails and I'll pull us to the finish line. You probably caught more fish than I have today. What's up, Roger? There's, yeah, yeah, yeah. They look like ladybugs, but they're not, and they bite. It's so weird. You done got all my tail feathers pulled out? Yeah, okay. Here I am working. Oh, that sucks. What's up, Gator? We out here trying to get it done. Sun's coming up. Once it starts warming up, I'll be a lot happier. Yeah, yeah, Butters. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I see the skipjack again. Everybody catches more than old Watts' face. He had a 4-day skunk on the best catfish lake in Tennessee. 4 days. A 4-day skunk. It's a new account. If you comment on a short later, I'll subscribe to that one. It is a pretty area created by Jesus. All day. All day. I did. I caught 5 yesterday. Using rocks as hooks. It ain't my fault they weren't biting. That's funny because I came down there and whacked them in an hour. Straight up whacked them. I'm just kidding. Even though I did come down there to your water and show you a big fish. Kayak Cap, you might actually see him because he puts in at this boat ramp that's right beside me. He likes to fish my crappie dock I got on down the bank. He's been doing beach videos. I think he went to Florida for a while, but I think he's back now. Ducking around says, you all can't fish a lick. Peep the videos, bruh. Peep the videos. I got more fish in my cooler than you've caught all year. Amen, Catwoman. Roger says, good deal. You need a live skippy swimming around there. Well, there's live skippy swimming out there. They just won't bite. I'm trying to get them to bite. Film junkie. Are you talking to ducking around or what? I ain't starving. It can't be that bad. Yeah. I got a video coming out today of 2 doubles, a 30-ish pound class fish, and then I cooked tacos on the riverbank. That's gonna be a fun one for y'all. Comes out at 6 p.m. Eastern. Dink. What's a dink? Why aren't you fishing? Ducking around is better than everyone. Ducking around also has 2 different aliases too that's been in here. 6, 7. I don't know what it means, but I heard the kids say it. Fishing for comments. Ducking around. Ducking around on my coattails. Ducking around calls me. Where's the fish at? What are the fish doing? Where's the bait at? I don't know. You tell me. Watch out for them fishy smelling tacos. Ducking around's cool, guys. He's it's either skipjack Cindy or no BS catfishing. A dink is any cat under 20 pounds. Yeah, for me. Appreciate the like. Oh yeah. We'll always fight for it. Come on, fish. I might just start skipjack fishing. I was just kidding, ducking around. It's actually Tommy again. Ain't nobody gonna remember it. Pookie ducking around. Yeah, ducking around got timed out. Talking crap. What's up, Caden? Fire Gamer? How are you? Who is Tommy? It says it. Tommy Meadows, the one that said a dink is any cat under 20. $67 like. Yeah, we got 67 likes and 95 people in here. Come on, guys. Like the video. Double tap, double tap, double tap. I think that's how it works, right? My name is Nobody. Tommy says my name is Nobody. He's somebody. He's quite the fisherman. He just doesn't do the videos. Catches fish, though. Kills some deer. But he has no social media presence. Minnow Dunkard, my name's Tommy. Heck yeah. Double tap the screen or I'll steal y'all's favorite rods. There you go. Double tap the screen. Nobody wants their rod stolen, right? Too much working daddy duties. Yeah, that's being a grown-up. It happens. Is this a river or a lake? We are at Fort Loudon Lake, but we're fishing a backwater creek. We are hoping that the catfish are moving back in here to feed up for the long, cold winter. Oh, what's his face wants to play? Oh, yep. He sure does. Oh, we're about to have mod versus mod in here. We got no BS catfishing and old what's his face about to get it on. Oh, yep. Oh, what's his face gonna pay for that one? No BS catfishing is the troll of all trolls. Have you seen any ducks? I seen a whole group of geese earlier. And that last week when I was fishing 2 lakes downriver, I seen probably 300 sandhill cranes flying over all day long. They were squawking like crazy too. Some guy came down there that had a tag for them and was asking me if I seen any landing. The sandhill crane. Hold on, guys. What the heck? I don't know who that was. I think it just said, yeah, I think it said 10,000 seconds, honestly. I'll have to scroll up and look. Oh, just 10 seconds. You're good. Yep, I've heard the same thing. We call them the ribeye of the sky around here. I've never ate one. You actually have to draw a tag for them. You know, it ain't like you can just go out and hunt them. But I might do it one day. All right, Butters. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out for a while. Enjoy the Christmas play. Yeah, the water's low. We are down to winter pool. Every winter after the last Tennessee Vols home game, they'll drop it down probably 6 foot below summer pool. But we're all the way down to winter pool now. I'm fishing Fort Loudon Lake. I'm just south of Knoxville, Tennessee. It is the east part of Tennessee. It's like the southeast part of Tennessee. I live at the foothills of the Smoky Mountains. It's beautiful, guys. I'll never leave. I did not get a turkey this year. I don't even think I went. During the spring, I was working a crap ton of overtime. So I didn't even really fish that much either. Yeah, we're on Fort Lousy. Snake country. Yeah, there's some snakes here, especially up in the mountains. I used to go fishing on this lake called Chilhowie Lake. It's actually in the Smokies. And I've actually seen timber rattlers up there. You're from Maryville yourself? I'm just right down the road from you. Right down the road. I went to high school at Maryville. But I moved out to the outskirts a little bit now. I live down around Poland Creek. You always put too much cherry on your Dr. Pepper. Uh-oh. That ain't cool. You can't have too much cherry though. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Yep. I might start crappie fishing here in a second. Some 2 rattlesnakes in Tennessee, and one was closer to Middle Tennessee. Middle Tennessee has a lot more. Film Junkie, comment on one of my shorts so I can come back to it after this live, and I'll subscribe to you. Buckers you in. I get it. It's pinned at the bottom. It's ETW18. That will save you 18% off on your entire order on PC Phone. Get the pole in the water. I want to see a big crappie. I might, what I could do here in a little while, after I end the catfish live, I'll charge the phone up and I can go crappie fishing and do a live crappie video as well. I'm about 100 yards from my crappie spot, but I don't want to leave the rods. I left my rods unattended one time and I came back to one missing. I looked back at the video and sure enough, fish took it. Fish ate it. That was a bad time. I actually caught a flathead and cooked it because of that in the same video. How long you had them lines out? Since daylight. We've been live for an hour and 45 minutes. We've had the lines out probably an hour and 50 minutes. These fish here are weird. So your baits can be out there 2-3 hours without a bite, and then all of a sudden you get 2 or 3 back to back to back. I think these fish in here have a certain feeding window to where I guess something just triggers in them, and they're like, all right, let's eat. It's time to eat. And they'll just start swimming through and biting. Happens every time I'm here. You just got to wait them out. They'll eventually start biting, and then you'll have a good day. So what's weird is they're actually moving shallower to feed up for the winter. And then once the water temp gets really cold, they'll pull back out to the main river in like 30, 40 foot of water. Well, I know I'm in the travel route, but all the bait fish pulls up on these flats. That's when they come in here and eat them. Tommy. I'm at a choke point, really. So in the back of this creek is a bay. That's where they're feeding at. But I'm getting them as they come in off of the main river. It's like a pinch point for deer. They're forced to travel this. and it's a major creek, so they use that creek channel as a highway. You got to show what you're using as a setup. I just took a look at your page. Holy shit. I'm about it, man. I'm telling you. I might just look like I'm just out of spot fishing, but this is educated guessing off of years of fishing around here. I got the knowledge, man. My setup is a 7/6 medium heavy casting rod with a bait casting reel with a clicker, 25-pound mono, and then I got it with a Carolina rig to a snelled circle hook, and I'm using big pieces of gizzard shad for bait. If you go back and watch my videos, I pretty much go over the rig in probably a quarter of them. Curious on the rig and the bait. Okay. Hey, it's probably time to rebait anyway, so it's your lucky day. We just had one get tapped. But I'll reel one in and show you everything. Hold on. I got it rebait anyways. All right. For the wondering minds, the PC Fun Lumi Cat E, medium heavy 7/6, fast tip. We got a bait casting reel out here, a conventional reel. It is a level wind reel. We also run a clicker. £25 Andy mono. You get the clicker off. I'll turn the clicker back on. Hold on. Got the clicker off. Kinda. Alright. And our rig that we're using, I'll get this bait off. We are using decent size piece of gizzard shad. I got a 3-ounce no roll sinker, courtesy of No BS Catfishing. He pours these for me. Tied to a barrel swivel with an improved clinch knot. Then we got 80-pound Andy mono leader with another improved clinch knot. Then we got a snailed circle hook. That's a Hooker's terminal tackle, Davy Jones, and a 9/0. That's the rig. I'll cut some bait, and I'll start getting all these recasted out there with some fresh bait on them. So I catch these gizzard shad in my cast net. I retired my fillet knife and made it a cut bait knife because I got a new fillet knife. We'll just cut the sucker's head off like that. On the gizzard shad, I'll hook them through the bottom lip. Come out through their skull like that. And the reason I catch a lot of fish is because I can get the bait out to where it needs to go. I sling the crap out of it. That's half a mile out there. Now I gotta let my hands warm up. It is 20-something degrees out here. There you go. Oh yeah, even the best get skunked, Tommy. I've been skunked, you've been skunked, we've all been skunked. Low water levels in East Tennessee is a bank fisherman's best friend. Absolutely. Man, it opens up so much more water. Don't stop, get the other rod. You went up 40. Okay. I'm trying to warm my hands up, but I'm going to rebait everything. This bait's been soaking out there a while. So I get another piece of gizzard shad cut up. We'll sling this one back out there. So I showed y'all that reel. Check this reel out. This is the PC Fun Chaos Pro Catfish edition. I love that one. Sharpest hooks on the planet. Gotta get that scale off. That can cost you a fish. So if you ever see a scale on your hook, get it off there. So how I do it, guys, is every 2 hours I'll change the bait out. If I don't get bit after like 3 hours of fishing, I'm moving spots. I'm gonna go find those active fish. Now, I was stubborn in the video that's coming out today. I decided to wait them out after I caught 4. Didn't catch a single thing the rest of the day. So today we'll be moving. Fresh gizzard shad. Launched out there. Boom. I think we're over the creek channel we casted so far. That one wasn't going to hook up anyways. Something happened with it. See that hook? You see the scale on that hook? Get it off. Get it off every time. We hit a school of shad. I seen them busting out there. think all the goodness is gone out of that bait. Yeah, it's hollow. No guts left in it. Time to change it up. Grab another shad from the cooler. Old Gizzy. We'll hook her up. There we go. My hands are freezing. Set the clicker. We'll get this last one rebaited. Hopefully fresh bait will get them biting. There we go. Get the scale off. Good little body chunk of some gizzard shad. I'm gonna walk off screen to throw this because I'm gonna try to throw it towards the creek mouth. There we go. I might have to put new line on this one soon. It's almost out of line. So if it takes off, we're gonna have to hustle to it. Get this clicker on. Warm these hands up real quick. And we got to tighten up all the lines. It's very true, Mid-South. Hit that like, guys. We're going to get y'all a fish here soon. Just got to warm up the hands real quick. Had to get some new bait on. It's been soaking for 2 hours. Woohoo! We got some skipjack busting around us too. I'm gonna tie up a spoon, a Foley spoon, and try to get us some skipjack as well. We're already here. We might as well make hay while the sun's shining, right? Once I get these hands, oh, I just seen a skipjack bust way out there. Guys, they're feeding in here crazy right now. Over there, big school skipjack. Done got the sniffles with it being cold. What's up, Alan? What's up, Mid-South? Who else have I missed? Somebody really? What's up, bud? Tommy's still in here, ducking around. What's up, everybody? Morning, morning, morning. What size are they getting? Hopefully about 80 pounds. Hopefully we catch like an 80 pounder out of here. I got to tighten these lines up real quick. There we go. We got fresh bait on them. Got everything cast back out, tightened back up. Let's catch some fish. We're fishing for catfish. Blue cat, channel cat. Probably too cold for a flathead, but we can wish. Yeah, he said he went to the waterfall side. Yeah. Yeah, I told him just to keep the blind because he hunts more than I do. That was a gift from our sponsors. I'm in East Tennessee, Jonathan. I'm just south of Knoxville, Tennessee on Fort Loudon Reservoir. Yeah, we're fishing for trophy catfish. I'm fishing Fort Loudon. I'm not name dropping the actual spot, but I am in a backwater creek, probably 200 yards from the main river channel. Already got a bite on that rod right over there. It already got hit. Maybe that fresh bait was key. The spot's name is Bob, and it is in fact Bob. This is Bob's spot. I'm really hoping changing the bait, putting it fresh out there, fire these fish up. We got that current coming out of this creek going that way. Then the main river is also pushing current in, coming this way. So it's kind of stirring it up right here, which causes them fish to come in here and eat. Are the YouTube videos of giant catfish eating people, is that true? It could be. It could be true. There's huge catfish in other countries. The Wells catfish is huge. It very well could be somebody, maybe like a small child. Yeah, come on, 80-pounder. What's up, Big Mike? So Andy Griffith rep. There you go. I know what you're talking about now. We're out here on Loudon today, Big Mike, trying to get it done. We got turtles popping up everywhere. The skipjack are running pretty good in here. I can't get them to fire off on anything, though. But we're fishing with gizzard shad in a major creek about 12 foot deep. It's really rocky in here, so I'm hoping it's going to hold some heat. Plus the sun's coming up, so it should warm up the shallower water. Should get them feeding. Yeah, the Wells catfish are pretty calm, but they do get pretty big. And no, they're not in the U.S. yet. They've talked about stocking them, though. How cool would that be? Thinking it's a big blue. You rear back into him, set the hook, can't turn him. He starts pulling drag. We got a crane about to dive bomb a fish. Yeah, noodling is pretty crazy. Yeah, I have too, Tommy. I've reeled down on them and they just do what they want. Keep pulling drag. Fish from 8 to 12, it was dead. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm on Fort Lousy. I fished this spot yesterday evening for 2 hours, hooked up with 7, put 5 on the bank. Yeah, I had to stay close to the house today, or I'd be down towards your neck of the woods. But I don't think I got anything going on tomorrow, so there's a chance I'll be down there trying to catch a giant. There's a lot of fish boxes here on Loudon and Watts Bar, but you don't see hardly anybody actually noodling. I seen one last summer at Watts Bar doing it, but I don't see them here on Loudon doing it. They might, but I'm gonna plug the phone up, guys. Came prepared today. We came prepared today. There we go. Okay, we're charging now. Cloud cover's trying to roll out of here. All that fog's burning off, so could get good here in a second. Oh, you actually noodle? That's cool as crap, dude. I'd like to see that one day. I ain't doing it, but I'll drive the boat for you. Oh, there's big fish down there. You just don't know how to catch them. A fairly inexpensive catfish rod. If you're not wanting to spend the like the big money to get like a PC Fun or a Mad Cat or a Hellcat, Berkley big game rods are not bad for the price. And then also, Bass Pro Shop has I think it's called a Cat Master rod. I ran those 10-footers for like 4 or 5 years. The guy caught one small balloon through the gill, tossed it back out there for the school. Yep, that is not a bad idea, Sherry. Not a bad idea at all. Or reel. Pretty much the same Mid-South. They got there's probably a $60 or a $70 combo at Bass Pro Shop, and I ran them for years without any issues. But if you do want to step up, you already know what I'm going to refer. That's the PC Fun Lumicaddies with the PC Fun Chaos Pros, or honestly just the regular Chaos XS. I had no issues out of mine for years. Good morning from Nebraska. What's up, Kevin? Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. Just out here trying to catch some catfish. Yeah, maybe it was the King Cat rod. Yeah. Why are we talking booger sugar? Huh? Booger sugar. Oh, silly Willie. Ain't no booger sugar around here. Happy poop. Thank you, Cindy, for the gifts. We're getting famous. Oh, Jimmy Houston used to call his fish booger sugar. I got you. I didn't know that. And I actually watched Jimmy Houston growing up. Him, Roland Martin, Bill Dance, of course. Then In Fishing would come on. I love that show. Spam wrist, no thank you. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying now. They commented about it, yeah. I ain't got no part of that. I'm on the straight and narrow. Come on, fish. That end rod's getting tapped again over there. That one. But it's still getting tapped. Yep. just pulled a little bit of drag. Pulled some line out. They ain't committing, so I'm hoping that fresh bait will help. Yeah, I still drink a couple beers every now and then. Hank Parker should have made it bigger than he did. Dude, Hank Parker is a legend. And yes, he should have definitely blown up. He should have blown up for sure. I remember watching all those guys as a kid. I'd be 6, 7 years old, and all the other kids were like, "Oh, cartoon Saturday morning." I'm like, "No, it's fishing time, baby. Let's watch some fishing." What pulls mine? Is there enough for you to keep? Sure, if you want to come down and reel them in, I'll let you catch all the fish. I don't care. And I got more in the car. We can line the whole bank. We can throw out all 12 of them. We got plenty of bait too. We are catfishing, trying to catch a trophy catfish. We're trying this backwater creek. It should be about the time they pull in here to feed for the winter. That's not true, Mid-South. I gave old Watch This Face 3 or 4 rods. I gave Cast Blast Camp rods. Of course, Mark got plenty of rods. I owe, it's off the work I go. I hear you, dude. Me too. I took a little short break after my job shut down, but I've got an interview today, and I'll probably be back to work within the next probably 2 weeks. Hot cocoa. Heck yeah. I love the gifts, guys. Oh, and the happy poop. Oh, it would be a dang shame, Tommy, if you came and parked behind my car and hung out on the bank with me. It'd be horrible. Oh, there's some bait getting chased. Still getting chased. Oh, you know where I'm at. There's a bridge, there's a boat ramp. I'm in Friendsville. So, Mid-South, I was a supervisor at a copper foundry for the last 4 years. And we got bought out last year by a big company, and they decided to shut us down. So, my last day there was November the 3rd. So, I took off the whole month of November just to kind of chill, reset. And now I've just been putting in applications at other foundries. Have you checked that? I've checked that TVA spot. Where I hunt at? Not sure what TVA spot you're talking about, Tommy. Appreciate you, Burks. Yeah, I try to catch big fish. It's pretty common to catch 30s and 40s here on the channel. We did break 50 a couple weeks ago on a video. No, I didn't know there was a TVA spot. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I have never fished, or I've never hunted it. I've never hunted it, but I know exactly where you're talking about now. It's just a little peninsula. Yeah, I'm probably 200 to 300 yards from it. Not down here on the lake bank, but I've never scouted on down there. I've seen plenty of deer here, though. Over there, so right across, 2 weeks ago, there was a 4-point chasing 2 does all the way up that ridge. Appreciate it, Burks. If you leave a comment, I'll be sure to subscribe to your channel after this live. Just go to some short or whatever I got and just leave a comment on it. Now I know where you're at, PJ said. Huh? What are you talking about, Willis? You don't know where I'm at. I used to live in East Tennessee, Knoxville. Heck yeah. I'm just south of Knoxville. I went to Maryville High School. I grew up in Maryville. I live on the outskirts now. I'm in East Tennessee, Berks. Just south of Knoxville. No, like in the Maryville area. I'm just on the outskirts of Maryville. I'm not going to drop the actual town I live in. But anywhere around Fort Loudon Lake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. Come on, hit it again. Being a little rascal, that's what he's doing. Rascal fish. He's a rascal fish. I like and sub. Appreciate it. I went to school in a small town out there called Halls Crossroads. Yep, I've heard of Halls. I only see one bridge over water in the city you said you're in. Never believe what I say on the lives. You don't even know if I'm really on Loudon. Hey, girlies. What's up, the doctor? I'm glad you're here. And if you mean happy, yes, we're very happy. Good morning from Canada. What's up? What's up, Canada? Good morning from East Tennessee. Oh, California. I'm sorry. You left the greatness to go to Commie? Appreciate it, Burks, if you're talking to me. But so does Skipjack Cindy. I'm doing great there, Michael. Alrighty, airhead. You can watch me fish as much as you want, bud. I don't discriminate around here. To each their own. Check out Mid-South's channel, too. He does a bunch of gear breakdowns and reel reviews, reel breakdowns. Really informative. I don't know if Catfish Dave would show up or not. He doesn't really bank fish that much anymore. He's actually fished this spot that I'm at on the bank before he even started YouTube. I've been fishing this spot for at least 25 years. My brother used to live in a cove that's that way. I don't think she'd get upset. How long have you been fishing this spot? I've been here for 2 hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. We just refreshed the bait about 20 minutes ago, and we've already had one decent run. Favorite fishing snack? I'm going the hot pickled sausages, like the hot mamas, the Tijuana mamas. And then other than that, I'd probably go either beef jerky or deer jerky. I hear you, airhead. Hopefully you do get excited when I catch one. Favorite fish? Favorite fish to eat is going to be a sauger. Favorite fish to catch is going to be a catfish. Have you caught anything yet? Nope, not yet, but we've had some bites. We've had some bites. Once that sun gets up, it's going to start warming this shallow water up. Then the fish will start eating. Oh, we just got smacked on one. Coors and jerky. Benton's bacon, half-inch thick, and perch. Yep, good choice, Tommy. Good choice. Coors and jerky. I don't mind Coors. I don't drink when I fish. Fishing's kind of like my drug. You know, it's what I do to enjoy myself. If he doesn't catch a fish and you cry, yeah, that's so messed up, Mid-South. That's so messed up. Y'all being silly in the chat. We changed that bait out and we're starting to get bit again. 17 degrees. You had to warm the. Yep, I remember that. On the boat, we were perch fishing up there on the boat, and we got off the boat and we stood on the concrete. And yep, that was a good time. I think I even undercooked the chorizo, or that could have been a different time. That's true. That is so true. You know, if you eat fish, guess what? It's probably going to taste like fish. God, Guns, and Ammo, what's up, my brother? What's up from Knoxville, Tennessee? We're right outside Maryville, Tennessee. Thank you for the support. Oh, yeah, you troll the trolls, I know. But, yeah, you don't ever hear somebody say, man, this chicken is too chickeny. I just don't like it. It's too chickeny. Fish is going to taste like fish. Never ate chorizo in the sky? Oh, must have been Adam. Do you have any pets? I have 2 dogs. I have a mutt named Hank, and I have a black and tan. Her name's Eva. She's old, very old. About that blue dragon. Oh, you're talking. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about, Bert. I'm an honest gamer. Good. I have 2 dogs. Sweet. Good sense of humor. I like it. Oh, yeah. We got to cut up around here. That's what we got to do. I have a Rottweiler and a Husky. Heck yeah. I'm not a straight man, but I still troll. You're about as straight as a bent arrow there, Mid-South. I've heard the stuff that you say in chats. Any luck from Jay? Nope. No luck today. No luck today. We just refreshing the baits. Caught them here good yesterday. Not catching them today. Not yet, at least. There you go, Michael. Dexter and Ellie. That's some good names. Why don't I see WhatsApp anymore, brother? Can fish be? I mean, they could. They could be. He also got a new Facebook and never added anybody. Oh, yeah. The stuff we say in group chat, especially you, Tommy, with the poop. Man, there ain't no point in that. You're very welcome, Michael. I assure you, Mid-South is fine. There's a giant freaking school of gizzard shad out there. No, so every winter they drop our lakes about 5 to 6 feet over here to prepare for floodwaters in the winter. Would I buy the? I'm not an iPhone guy, so I don't know. Maybe somebody in chat would know. It's disgusting, Tommy. It is disgusting. We don't have snow here, but it snowed in northeast Tennessee, probably about 100 miles away from me. Hello, Cynthia. Nice to have you in. Oh yeah, I like Android better for sure. Snow here as well. When's the last time you lubed your reels, sir? I haven't lubed these reels. They're brand new. PC Fun sent me these reels just a couple weeks ago. I don't know how to say your name. I don't know if that's Japanese or Chinese or what, but hello. Thanks for coming in. How long you been fishing? I've been fishing for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm freshening up the bait 30 minutes ago. Hoping a big one will come out of here. New Android beats the iPhone hands down, especially when it comes to pictures. Oh, sweet. Hardware and software made to work together in specific ways, and they do it very well. My wife had an iPhone for a while. She liked it. What am I filming with right now? I'm just using my phone. I don't even know what kind of phone it is. And then I also have a GoPro right down here for the long form. Do you do any ice fishing? Well, we don't get ice down here, or I would. How many Whisker biscuits are on right now? None. I don't have a compound bow, so I don't have no Whisker biscuits. Oh, we're Whisker biscuits? Okay. I'll be a Whisker biscuit. It's also a name of an arrow rest that I actually had on my compound bow. Do y'all get snow? You said you were from Knoxville. You know we get snow here. Looks beautiful. It is beautiful here. Your fan? Oh, I don't. Oh, I see what you're saying now. I don't have a nickname for y'all, but I can come up with something. You're just my friends. You're all my friends. Oh, I got a cramp in my foot. The lunatics. I like it. I like it. Damn, son, you're a block. My bad. Oh, no, we ain't got snow right now. I was hunting an opening weekend of muzzleloader back in November, and it was actually spitting snow then. Oh, yes, I do hunting. I have a deer hunting video that I'm ready to post, but when I was cutting the outro for it, I said, I won't post this video without a deer kill. And guess what? I haven't killed one yet. I've let so many walk, but I haven't killed one yet. Snowing heavy all across America, especially Michigan area. Yeah, it's been snowing like crazy. I think they had a blizzard last weekend. Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra Titanium is 100% top of the line. I haven't even heard of that freaking phone. I'm not big on tech. Like I'm really big on computers and stuff, but not phones. I just bought a new gaming computer with a 4070 Super graphics card in it. It runs Battlefield 6 pretty good. Oh, it's just a color. Okay, I got you. I don't ever buy new phones. So I'll buy my wife a new phone, and I'll just take her hand-me-down. Because I'm so rough on phones. I either break them or fall in the lake and ruin them. I don't know why they need 3 cameras to take 3 pictures all at once. Come on, fish. Let's go fish. Oh, man. Waiting on the fish. The S25 Ultra. Now, that is a phone I could get behind right there. Waterproof phone, that is what I need. I always buy the OtterBox for the waterproof case. How long have you been married for? We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. We've been together 13 years, been married for 10. A long time. Yeah, I definitely need a waterproof phone. Oh, my buddy has that phone. Yeah, he'll zoom in, and I mean, it's freaking crazy. You can see the craters on the moon. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. She's one of a kind. She's good to me. And there's that one guy that gets a Google Pixel. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. We're going to move here in a little while, guys. I got all day to fish, kind of. I got something to take care of at noon. And then after that, we're going to move and get on some productive water later on this afternoon. If this spot don't start giving us something. I do take my wife fishing, but she's at work right now. She's at work. She's in some of my videos with her and our dog too. I have it, the camera's on point. Yep, got 2 dogs. I'm gonna bait somebody's hook, it's gonna be Tommy's. Yeah, I don't know. She's still salty at Tommy because we went out to eat one time, and all 3 of us, and we were gonna take leftovers home, and Tommy ate them. Tommy ate our leftovers. My wife fishes better. You don't care much for fishing? Come on. No, she don't hunt. She's an animal lover. She's an animal lover. She won't even go hunting with me. And she rarely eats deer meat. She used to, just to impress me, but I like fishing, but I don't like, oh, yeah, I rarely cook them. Even though I say that, I done a catch and cook on a crappie yesterday. Appreciate you, guys, Grace. Yeah, I hope we get that job. That's going to be a good job, a good career. That'll be a job I retire from if I get it. I think Tommy has a girlfriend. Pretty sure Tommy has a girlfriend. I could be wrong. But he hunts with my cousin a lot, and my cousin said he has a girlfriend. But he's more than welcome to go out with my ex-wife. Go right ahead. Good luck. Yeah, yep, that's true. That's when he ate the leftovers. Thank you, DGAF. I hope we get it. If we get it, that'll be a burden off my shoulders. Thank you, Michael. It'll be my 3rd time interviewing with them, so hopefully that's a good sign. Not my finest moment. I thought it was funny. She was like, "What the hell? Did your friend just eat my leftovers?" I said, "I'm pretty sure, yeah." Good times, Tommy, good times. How are you coming down here? And if you're driving, how are you texting? Oh, because you ain't really coming down here, are you? Come on, fish. It's all good, man. That was probably, what, 10 years ago? It was funny, though. Cracked me up. I would do the drive to Knoxville, Cali. Haven't been there in over 10 years. You don't want to. Knoxville has grown up so much in the last 10 years, it would blow your mind. There is no country left. There is no farmland left. It's all subdivisions, apartment complexes, restaurants, Publix, Costco's. It is bad now. It is bad. The Maryville area is getting the same way. I really think Maryville's just as big as Knoxville now. I stay out of Maryville. Powell it's trying to blow up, but they haven't reached all the way out there yet. But I'm telling you, it's coming. It's getting really bad. I got a message from the group chat. Oh, this will be okay. Come on, fish. We need a bite. Yep, it's people from Cali, Texas, New York, New Jersey. This place has been flooded with people. Flooded. The average cost of rent for like a one-bedroom apartment here used to be $400, $500, $600. It's like $1,500 for a one-bedroom tiny apartment. Everything has gotten outrageous here. It's so bad that the local people that were born and raised here, they can't afford it. If you want to get off at lunch and come down, sure, dude, that's fine. I might move spots and go to a more productive spot, maybe. First 50 fish, I will cash app you $1 million. Heck yeah. And you have to make twice the amount for rent. I know, it's crazy. There ain't no way I could move out to Cali. There's no way. That is ridiculous. You just can't afford to live anymore anywhere. Don't get me started on the price of groceries either. All right, Tommy, will do. Will do. Just let me know when you get off. There's a house here, but it's kind of, well, at least you got something. At least you got something. All right, guys. I'm gonna move spots actually, and then I'm gonna move on down a little bit. Maybe try some crappie. I'm gonna charge this phone up a little bit. I'm gonna probably go live crappie fishing here in a little while. So make sure that you're subscribed. Hit the bell for notifications. And yeah, thank you all for coming in. We'll be back live here soon, doing some crappie fishing probably. Yeah, appreciate y'all.